So with the popularity of the Blackstones, everybody has them now, and if you don't have one, you probably want one. I've considered buying one. I just don't know where I would put it in here. I kind of like my setup and don't really want to jam more stuff in there. They are pretty big. My friends who I've seen cook things on it, it looks amazing. Looks like it does a great job. You can cook lots of food really fast and some good different meals for outdoor cooking. So with that being said, I was looking for something to kind of be my Blackstone, and my wife picked this up for me, which is a big giant flat iron that she bought online. You can see it has the holes here to run the grease out of. It's got the lipped edge all the way around it to try to keep things contained. And what we're going to do today is get it on the grill and see, there's some steps you have to do to season it, and then once it's seasoned, we're going to try to make some tacos and see how they turn out. It'll be my first attempt. One thing that comparing it to the Blackstone is this will be charcoal, so maybe a little different flavor than what you would get on the Blackstone. That could be good, that could be bad, depending on what you like and what you're cooking. I don't know how consistent the heat will be across the whole flat iron, but we're going to give it a try, see how this goes. So let's get started. I've already got the grill starting to warm up, and then we're going to season it, make some tacos, and what could go wrong from that? Alright, so our grill temperature is at 300, and I'm going to go and drop this thing in there now. Basically just laying it on top of the grate here. Let the heat come to it. And then it says to take some oil, put it on there. Be pretty generous with it. Let's put the whole thing. Nice thick layer. And we're going to let that sit for 15 minutes and cook. So away that goes, trying to keep the temperature right at 300. So I'm wiping it down, the excess grease off. And it says, for your first cook, recommends cooking something like bacon. Well, don't mind if I do. So we're going to do that. Now it's going to put a little bit more seasoning in it. And then when we get this done, then we'll move on to tacos. So this should be my best video ever. Tacos and bacon. I don't know if you can see in the camera how fast it's cooking, really. At least for any time. So at this point we have a 4-alarm fire going here. One thing I never really thought about, if you put this on a stove or a regular grill, where all this grease would be going. Right now it's just going to the bottom of this charcoal grill, which is not a big deal. So I don't know how well this will come across in the video, but if you can see in these pictures where they're telling you what to do, it's actually on just a stove, somebody's stove. So, and it doesn't really talk about where to capture all that grease coming off of this thing through those little holes at. So for me, it's not that big a deal, other than dealing with the smoke and trying to make sure the fire doesn't build a big fire down to the bottom. But that's something you'll have to be aware of if you don't do it on a charcoal grill. So yeah, I just put some chunks of applewood in there just to give it a little more flavor. Alright, so our bacon is just about done here. Let me go ahead and take it off. Okay, so now it says cleaning. All we want to do is just take a spatula or something and scrape it. Take all that garbage out down these little hole. Now we're ready for some taco meat. Basically, it's a pound of hamburger and a pound of chorizo mixed together. I'm just going to pile it on there. And then in this one, we just have some chicken with taco seasoning. Just going to separate them. Start working it. Okay, so now just going to clean it off again. Next, and finally, I'm going to make some tortilla shells. So I'm going to put a little oil on a rag and rub it in here a little bit. Pan is just soaking it up. So let me dump a little on there. See what it does. It's so hot that it's just soaking it up. Okay, let those cook for a few minutes. We'll flip them over. We're almost done. Almost time to eat. So what do you guys think so far? Yeah, I don't know what to think. Like I said, I have no point of reference. I've never eaten off of one of the Blackstones, or cooked on one. So a lot going on here with the charcoal and the smoke and stuff like that. I'm sure that's not the same problem with the Blackstone, but so far I think it's going to work. It's going to take a little bit of learning to figure out how to manage it all, so it doesn't get so out of control with the smoke. But so far I like it. Definitely cooks a lot of food fast, that's for sure. I'm anxious to try some of the different recipes I saw all the people doing on the Blackstones. So you can see seasoning this thing is pretty easy, not much to it, and if it ain't seasoned after today, it's never going to be seasoned. That got interesting with the bacon. I've actually been waiting for the fire department to show up. Figure my neighbors would be like, what the heck's going on over there? But, we're almost done. Almost time to eat. Tacos and bacon. How can you go wrong today? Okay, here we go. We got a chorizo and a chicken taco. It's a good start. So I'd say for the first go around of the flat stone on top of the grill with charcoal and the hardwood in there, it turned out pretty good. Didn't burn the place down this time, although it looked like I tried to a few times there. But I can't wait to try more things on there. Definitely going to try to share things with you guys as I find it. Put a comment below if some recipe you think would be good on this. And let me know your thoughts on this versus the Blackstone. Definitely the Blackstone has some advantages, no doubt about it. But considering my situation and what I wanted to do, I think this is going to work out great. So if it's something you're interested in, it's Flatstone. I can find the link and try to put it down below where my wife got it. And yeah, so like, subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't already done that. Stick around for the XJ project. You want to see a sneak peek at where it's at? If you've been following that one at all, come on. There it is. It's officially up and running. So took the motor out of the white one and put it in that one. If you don't know the story there, check out the channel. And anyways, Like, subscribe, all that stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Boom!